fundamental transformation. And remember, they're not just shooting for America. Oh, no, no. No, this is a big idea. Remember, he said, fundamental transformation will transform America and the world. Wait until you see what they're doing now with the world. Oh, they've got plans. Did you know that in 2010, I could barely even remember how old I was in 2010. The Obama administration praised Kenya's new changes to their constitution, which include liberalization of its abortion laws and also partially implementing Muslim Sharia law. But other than that, wow. Why were they so happy? Well, they had an awful lot invested in that. According to a new USA Aid report, the Obama administration spent $61.2 million related to the vote on the August vote on the new Kenyan Constitution. Hang on, because this sounds like you and me, spent $61.2 million on the new Kenya Constitution. I don't even know if they have houses in Kenya, or hippopotamuses, or giraffes, or do they have bears? I don't even know anything about Kenya. I don't care to know anything about Kenya. I'm spending $61.2 million on Kenya's constitution. We barely know our constitution. How about we spend $62 million on our constitution? The report goes on to show $12.6 million going to the efforts to directly promote the pro-abortion constitution. Did you know that? Because I didn't know that. I would have been so excited had I known that. I wish they would have come out earlier and told us they were doing it, because I would have had a party hat. I would have had a glass of Coca-Cola with a straw and a snifter. Yay. Taxpayer money. They used our money to pressure the Kenyan government into making changes. They threatened to hold back U.S. aid that funds this country. They promised to allow money to flow once they had the new abortion-friendly constitution. Once that was approved, you can have all the money you want. The GAO investigated this use of taxpayer money and found Obama violates federal law by forcing abortion rights on Kenya. I don't remember reporting on this. It's almost like they were overwhelming the system. The GAO originally became a little suspicious when an Obama official in the State Department ignored requests from the GAO to answer any questions on their activities in Kenya. So stand in line. They wouldn't even talk about it. Oh. And also, you might want to just look into a little-known group who is working alongside with the administration on the Kenya Constitution. I doubt you've ever even heard of it. It's... Yes. Open Society Institute already tried, and then they failed in 2005. Oh, if we could just get more babies killed. Well, he found a way to do it. Call Barack Obama. Barack Obama is here to save the day. They got their wish. This is the world in which we are headed. Forget our flawed, dusty, powdered wig, dirty rag of a constitution. It doesn't even talk about the right to kill babies in the womb. Oh, man. What was it they used to say? First they came for the socialists, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't in a trade union. Then they came for the Jews, and I didn't speak out because I wasn't a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was nobody left to speak out at that point. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? All summer long, I told you this. Then today I declare, count me a Jew and come for me first. When we all stand together and say, I'm one. Show me the Jews. I'm one. When we all raise our hand
We change the world. They cannot kill all of us. Let us declare, I am a Jew. Condemn me. Target me. I will stand with Israel. I will stand with the Jewish people. And if they want to round all of us up again, I will proudly raise my hand and say, take me first.
This summer, some of these snarky blogs asked if I was converting to Judaism. Then this fall, Glenn Beck is becoming an evangelical. Now the latest is Glenn Beck is returning to Catholicism. I can't take it. Yep, I'm defending the Catholics. That's why I'm going to become one. Nope. I'm standing with people with principle. I don't believe in one world religion. I think that's a George Soros idea. I do believe in one God and the people that worship that one God. E pluribus unum. And if they target the Jews, the many should become one and stand together and go, oh no, we're all in this together. If they target the Catholics, we should all, many, become one and say, oh no, we're all Catholic here. Count me as a Jew, as a Catholic, as a Mormon, as a Lutheran, as an atheist if they come for the atheists. But if you don't stand now, you will be begging later that someone will stand with you and say, I'm with him. In 1966, when America still had a little bit of common sense, a pastor and a refugee from Romania testified in front of Congress. He talked about what happened with the communists and the churches during and after the Second World War. He said they were infiltrating the churches. Well, that's not happening. They were intimidating the churches. What? And then they started to imprison and torture. This man spent time in jail because he was a preacher. And when they finally released him, here's what he recalled the communists saying to him in his testimony to Congress. We also have another possibility with you. We can destroy you morally outside. We will find a story with a girl or with money story or something else, and people will be stupid enough to believe it. We will destroy you if you touch us. Ooh, that sounds like the best spooky dude too, doesn't it? You can't think of anybody in our society today, anybody of faith, anybody in the media, anybody in politics where that might have happened. Do you? He testified in front of Congress. That's what the communists do. He said this intimidation worked on many, if not most. He encountered several who warned, quote, preach Christ as much as you like, but don't touch the communists. May I just change that just a little bit? Americans, preach Christ as much as you possibly can, but also at the same time speak the truth about the communist and the capitalist, good and bad, and let the chips fall where they may. Count me in as someone who believes in the First Amendment. Count me in as someone who believes that you are free to worship religion in your religion of your choosing. Your religion is free. Count me in as someone who will stand with the oppressed against the bullies at all levels in our society.